Hello, lovely beings. How are you doing? I wasn't live for a while, but I'm not only live here, but I'm gonna go live on other places as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Crazy. What crazy times are we living in? But I share the things online that not everybody dares to say. So I'm spitting knowledge and information, and everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome. I share a lot of knowledge and information that a lot of people don't share or don't know. And I also write books. I'm a coach. I'm a healer, and yeah, I'm just here to help people and to empower people into their own in the journey. So I'm like a walking encyclopedia for consciousness, and I give also yoga, meditation, breathwork, healings, and courses, and I also write several books. They're all on my website. My website is missheartbreaker.com, and I'm really here to help free people, help humanity, help free humanity one by one, and help free you as well. Yay! Yay! Welcome, welcome everybody. You're all very welcome. If you have any questions, you're very welcome. If you're like dealing with some things and you want to ask me some things, you're very welcome. And you're very, very welcome to ask me anything. And also, like, if you're dealing with things in your life and you want some advice and some coaching, I'm also here at this moment. I'm here. And I'm here to be of service for you and for humanity. And I'm here to help wherever I can help. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm also trying to go live on YouTube and Facebook, but that is still accessing my camera. So on TikTok is much easier. Healing with Bob. Welcome, welcome. I'm also a healer. And I'm here to help people and to especially help people. Like, there's a lot of things going on in the world, and if you don't know what's going on, it's not easy to regain your own power, you gain your own energy. So that's why it's so important, so we can empower each other and know what is up and know the information, because this realm, they lie to us about everything. So that's why a lot of people are suffering right now. And also a lot of people are suffering because they don't know how to deal with certain things. And it's also like there's a lot of toxins coming you from all sides, and you also need to know how to heal and to detox and to there's so much shit in the food as well. So that's why it's also so important for you to be healthy as well. And my goal is to be as healthy and happy as I can, and then help others as well. And I make lots and lots of videos. Thank you for all the likes. Healing with Bob. Thank you, thank you. If you want to come on, you're welcome. If you want to, you're welcome. Because like I always love talking with Soul Tribe, and so you're welcome if you want to. And I just love, and I also share lots of books as well. Like I want to there's like we're on the biggest shift. We're in the beginning of the big shift of humanity. We're like a great awakening, ascension, more and more people waking up every day. And I'm a coach and a healer and a mentor for everybody who is in need of anything, because I really want everybody to be happy and healthy in this reality. And it's not always easy, because you get thrown with so much shit and so much like toxins and stuff. So that's why I share a lot of information how to be more healthier and happier. And I made lots of books. One is Hacking the Matrix, where I also share like biohacks that I learned in more than almost 20 years being awake. And Laura asked, where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands. And that's why I have like a particular accent. I have a very particular accent, but I'm already not living in the Netherlands for many years. I lived in Portugal, I lived in Spain, and at this moment I'm in Mexico, and I'm living together with my American partner. So I have to. I'm living together with my American partner, who is also conscious, and he also shares a lot of knowledge. Hey, cool! Cool. You're also in Mexico. Haha. Awesome. Where in Mexico are you? I'm in Playa del Carmen. I was like before was in Portugal, and I really want to live in a conscious community, but it turned into a cult, so we had to escape the cult. So I want to now find another one, but here in Mexico the prices are crazy. They want like 250,000 or like 50,000. Like they want upfront like so much money. So it's really crazy. So we didn't find the right place yet, but maybe we need to build one. So maybe I need to find more people that want to build with me, and then we're gonna build it together. So who knows? But yes, I have a lot of Soul Tribe people all everywhere. I'm on all platforms. I'm to start journey to healing. Now, what would you recommend? So first of all, it's always like an inner healing, like inner being, finding yourself, finding out who you are before all the programming and before all what everybody expected of you. Finding yourself, finding your yeses, finding your no's, finding out so much about yourself. Like you're relearning. You start off like, you have to like rewire all of it, what you learned, and to find yourself underneath everything. And what helped me was yoga, meditation, and breath work, and then later also psychedelics and mushrooms. So like what is really good is like microdosing as well. Then you are a bit more sensitive. You feel the things behind the things. And then you also let go of certain emotions and understand. You get like rewiring of the brain, like the neuroscience. And we have like, because we got fed so many toxins, like our brains are like, our brains need to heal. So how you heal your brain is not just using toothpaste without fluoride, because that calcifies your pineal gland, so you don't see through everything happening in this world. So that there are people that see that someone came in toxic but through reality. Well, you know what's happening. You know what's happening in this world. You need to take back your control, and the first thing that is most important is your health and your mental health. And a lot of people are not aware that their mental health stems from their gut, cleaning out their gut with herbs and enemas and colonics, because we have a lot of shit physically, mentally, emotionally in our gut. So the more you clean that with herbs or colonics or enemas, the lighter you will feel. And then you also have less of those cravings that are not good for you. Because we have they put also a lot of parasites in the food and in the air. So a lot of times a parasite cleanse is also really good. I have on my link in my bio, I have a good parasite cleanse, because a lot of times you can use certain herb, but then it still doesn't work. So this is like a combination of different herbs, and it also has, if you take the parasite kit, then you also have a metal flush to get heavy metals out. But you can also get heavy metals out with cilantro or parsley in your food. That's really good to get the heavy metals out. And health is like the most best food you can eat, especially when you were Laura, when you were in Mexico. Eat a lot of fruits. Fruits are the highest frequency because they have the sun and the sunlight in them, and we are electric beings. So the more fruit you eat, the more electric you will feel. I use mushroom on my journey to release my past, but I'm still trying to find who I am without that. Yeah, because you can use it, but it's like, it shouldn't be a crutch. It shouldn't be a crutch that you need it. Like a lot of people using ayahuasca over and over and over. But that's why I started with yoga and meditation, to find that within myself. And then only later I had psychedelics. So I was really grounded in my psychedelic journey. Hello, real fun guy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. We're talking about like mushrooms and psychedelics, and also to find that like more naturally, because for me it was like yoga and meditation for a long while. I'm also a yoga teacher, and I also have on Facebook, I have a group Yoga with Janneke. There's a lot of yoga sets on there, yoga sets with meditations that you can just do whenever you want to do that. And because a lot of people, when they use psychedelics, it becomes a crutch. Like also with ayahuasca, they want to keep purging and purging and purging, but it's about the homework you do in the meantime. It's about the homework you do in the meantime, like what kind of things are the things that take you up and what are the things that take you down. And one of the best things to do is like food, like really see what your body needs. Please check my new app development. Oh, congratulations with your new app. Congratulations. I'm trying to get also live on YouTube and Facebook, but it's not working that well yet. So let's see if it now works. And, but it's like psychedelics can be like a tool to get you quicker there. It gets you. Oh yeah, you can send me a DM. Thank you. Awesome. And it will get you there. But it will get you there. But you have to do the homework and the realizations. And Laura, you said also without the mushroom, but without my past. Yeah, that is something you will keep dealing with your whole life. You feel really, oh yeah, they were super helpful, but I don't use them anymore as I feel released. Oh, that's great. Because it's about releasing the past and going back to the past. And you can do that also without the mushroom. It's like really you can be in a meditative state and ask what needs to be still healed from your past. What still needs to be healed from what is happening. And what happened in your past. So a lot of times when you go back to your past and there are still things attached, like emotion things, it means you need to heal that. But a lot of times we go back to the same things. I have also with my, like what I had in the past, a lot of times it comes back, but it comes back with new perspectives and new realizations and new teachings. And so you always release it now on a deeper level. And so it's not that I thought like, oh, I thought it was gone and then it's back. No, it's like you release deeper layers of it. And it's also once you can tell your whole story in a different perspective and there's not so much emotional attachment to it, you have healed. But we all have so much trauma that we don't even know how much we have. It's crazy. We have so much trauma, but it's because when you're born, you're more conscious than the people around you, like your parents. So you grow in consciousness, but they are your biggest mirror in good ways and in bad ways. And that's why you need to heal and find deeper ways, like why are the things happen like it did happen? Why is this necessary? What are the teachings out of it? And then you can use your wounds as your strength, as your power. because you're here to learn from it, to understand yourself, and to heal from it. And then you can also help others heal from it, because there are always people that are even like worse off because of the things that happen to them. And that's why we also here to let people know, hey, you're not alone. Everybody's going through this. And especially now, there's so many roller coasters, so many things are happening, and it's not easy. And like, so, and yay, oh, it's helping, it's getting there. And so many things are happening, so it's not easy for a lot of people. And we're also, it's like, we're also in a period like of we're in a bigger shift of humanity to going to more light, to more love, to more freedom. They call it the Great Awakening, or they call it the Aquarian Age or the Golden Age. We are on the cusp of that. So all the corruption and all the lies will be revealed. And then you find out there's so many other things out there about this reality. And they lie to us about everything. And that's why once you see that, a lot of people around you can't talk to you about that, because they don't understand. A lot of people don't understand when you start talking about it. They're like, what is this? You're crazy. Or like, but you are the first one to embody this consciousness, to understand more about this reality, and then you start sharing it. You become Neo from the Matrix. Edits. Oh, I'm also live on YouTube and Facebook. I get more. I make lots of longer videos as well on YouTube, and I also have a podcast on YouTube. Wait, healing, coaching. Well, I'm healing. I myself, I have 6 books right now. One is about herb healing. One is about hacking the matrix, where you have like biohacks to the biggest things I learned in the last 20 years since waking up. Then I have a book, Heal Yourself and Others, with lots of different ways to heal. And it's called Heal Yourself and Others. And it's really, really insightful. Then I have a book, Whispers of the New Earth, like with poetry and channeling of like frequencies of the new earth and insights. It's like really interesting as well. Hey. And then I also have a book about urine therapy, because that is like really very helpful as well for people. But it's like really controversial, because not many people dare to do that and know about it. So this is for the people that really know about it. I like, look, and at this moment I'm writing a book, Face Your Shit, to really face everything. You can find on YouTube and my books, and I'm here to help people. I'm a coach, I'm a healer, I give courses, I'm writing these books, and more books are following. And my mom was also a healer. My mom is also an energy healer, and I come from a place called Heal. Like you can't make this shit up. and my real surname is Hellbreaker. So I'm here to help people free from hell, or like this construct, this reality, this simulation, wherever, like this game, this crazy reality where we are in, and to make sense of that, to make sense of yourself, and to find yourself underneath all of these layers, and to find the beauty in yourself. The more you find the beauty and the love in yourself, the more you find that around you, and you deserve all the love and the beauty in the world. And that is my biggest advice. Like, let go of all the things that you don't need anymore, and see you for you, who you are, how you are, and that you have a purpose here. Otherwise you would not be here. You have a purpose here in this life and this reality, and you have to awaken that purpose, because you're here because you are different. But then you first think something is wrong with you, but when you heal, then you find out, no, it's this world. It's like first you heal yourself, and then you find out there's some things in this world are not adding up. And then you find your soul tribe, and then you keep healing. You're going, you become more and more yourself, and it gets better and better. It's like, it's inevitable, it gets better, because your energy, like once you awaken that energy inside of yourself, man, nothing's gonna stop you anymore. Healing coach and Q&A. So I'm gonna put that up. So yes, you're very welcome. On YouTube I have longer videos, and also my podcast. My podcast is Human Light Bulbs. It's like people that also share their light and their inspiration with the world. And yeah, I love sharing those people with everybody. So we're gonna check which one. I sometimes also need to reconnect. So the YouTube, and then reconnect the Facebook. Yes. So I'm always here to like for you, to help you understand your reality. And I also work with frequency devices that also help you in different ways. So oh, I need to go in my Facebook, but I don't know. Okay. So I just do I'm going to follow you. I'll be back. Thank you. Awesome. Know that you're very welcome. And I'm also like doing lots of yeah, information and talks and everywhere, just to share in like love and joy and happiness in a different way, and that you can, even if you know what's happening in this world and it's not easy, you can still be you can still like overcome everything, and you can still find yourself behind all of these layers. Apparently I need to go check overcome everything, and you can still find yourself behind all of these layers. Apparently I need to go check all. I have a problem with the camera. Press V. So, welcome. I'm going to edit avatar. No, go away. Where are my channels? Where are the channels? It's almost like the thing doesn't want me to go live. I tried also to go live on my YouTube and Facebook, but the studio was there. But it's almost like they don't want me to do that. And I have like, I share my information everywhere on my So anybody who has questions, want to know more, let me know. And I'm here to help, and I'm here to, yeah, I'm a coach and I'm a healer, and I'm My mom is also a healer, and I come from a place called Heal, and my surname is Hellbreaker. My real surname is Hellbreaker. So I'm here to break free from this reality construct hell, or whatever this is, and to help people. Yeah, I'm here to help. I'm here to coach. I'm here to heal, and here to also empower you and share information, because I share a lot of information that not everybody says or dares to say. So you can check my videos, coaching, healing, Q&A. But it's not easy with an old computer to do everything. Coaching, healing, Q&A. Here to help. Here I'm a coach. I'm here to assist. And we're like in the first, like we have a huge awakening going on. More and more people awaken every day. And we are in the Great Awakening Saint Ascension. And there's like lots of things happening. So, and it's also not easy for a lot of people. So that's why I feel like I want to help people and go live and to help them. Yes. So, no. I only want like people co-hosting that I know, or that they have like similar interests, like the sharing the things that I also share, and not just like everybody and things. Yes, safe. Yay! So try. Yay! I'm now also live on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome! Welcome, Olka, lovely people. Open the chat. No, you're very welcome wherever you come from on this world. You're very welcome. Yay! Miss Hellbreaker in the house. Here to if you like have questions, you can always ask me. I'm a coach, I'm a healer, give courses, and I'm also writing books about like healing and finding yourself, and and knowing about this world. And I share a lot of things that not everybody wants to share or has the dare to share. So that's why like what I share is quite controversial on all platforms. So that's why it's like not easy to share the information that I share. But more and more people waking up every day. So I have more and more followers every day. I know that I'm like very grateful for everybody. And there's more and more people also buying my books. And I also I share lots of things that really can help you. And I also share like online income ways as well. And like I really give solutions for like people that like dealing with certain things. But the most important solution that I always give is like food and healing and like and health, how much that can change your reality. Because a lot of people are not busy with their health only until at the end they get like physical ailments, and then they start changing things. So I'm very much about like changing things up front so I don't get sick in the first place. And that's why I also share what I share. So one of the best things to do is when you wake up, drink water with lemon or lime, and that clears already a lot of mucus out of your body and a lot of toxins, and that is already really, really good. And we also need to people need to know that they detoxing and fasting is really some really good ways to heal yourself and to clean yourself and from everything what you have inside of you. Because a lot of times people feel like mentally not okay, it's because they're physically not okay. And it starts like energetically, in your aura, like holes in your aura and like emotional things or things from the past. And if you don't have much energy, you don't feel good, you don't know how to deal with things, like going within and healing yourself and fasting. Like even if you do like 1 day water fasting, then that's also really good. Just 1 day, just fasting and drinking water, then you will see how much you still have like emotions attached inside your body and you're not even aware of it. But also you will feel so much more energy and inspiration and you don't even know where it comes from because your body is not busy with the digestion of the food. So that's why like a water fast is really, really, really good. And I always, I did like 8 days water fast. I said several times 3 days. I did 1 day's water fast, but now mostly do like intermittent fasting. That is like you eat like 1 meal a day in 4 hours. And then all the other hours you don't eat. And then that means that your body is healing in that time. But you can also do 2 meals a day and that's in 8 hours. And they say 2 meals, but you just can eat whenever, whatever you in those hours. But 1 meal a day, they say it, but you can eat for 4 hours. So you can even eat more times in that 4 hours. But that really changed a lot for me. I lost a lot of weight when I started intermittent fasting. And for me, I started intermittent fasting like natural, like my intuition felt like, why do we always like eat in the morning? Like we wake up and we immediately start eating, and they call it breakfast, but break the fast. So they break the fast and they let you know it's good for you to do that. But if you are like more connected with yourself, you don't even want to eat immediately. Like I do that, like only later in the day I start eating, and I feel much more alive, much more energy than I ever had. So and I also look better than I have much more energy and I look better than I was like 20 years ago. It's like really crazy. It's like really crazy. So that's why I'm like, anti-aging is possible. Like I get younger every day. Like you can do too. Like you can get younger, and like instead of older, you can get younger, and you can really do something about it. Like you can really do something. You can start taking back your own energy and your health into your own hands, and that is so important. But I'm also here to be of service. So if anybody has a problem or wants to ask something like, what can I do with this or that, no, you're very welcome. You're very welcome to share that, but know that you're very welcome here anyway. I've shared the same things already for many years, and more people understanding what I'm sharing. So I'm very grateful for that. And I'm grateful to have lots of beings everywhere like following me. But it's not only the frequency I share, the information I share, but it's also for you to awaken yourself and to awaken that inner being that is inside of you that wants to come out, that has a voice, that has a story, that has a purpose. Like to bring that about of yourself, to really cultivate that and to start sharing your own messages. Sharing like how you view the world is really necessary, because a lot of times you see the world differently than most people. It's for a reason. And even though you think like everybody thinks differently than only me, you can still have it right or have a deeper perspective. And it's really good for people to know that, and for people to understand that, and to learn from this reality and learn from yourself. But once you heal more and more, you find out there's some really things wrong with this reality as well, and that you can't deny. So that's why we all have to like come together and be a voice and unite together to make this world a different place. A world where we all prosper and we all, our action is from love, and where everybody is equal. There shouldn't be like some parasitic entities out there siphoning out of from human beings. And like that is shouldn't be necessary. But once you get, like, you have control of your own energy and your own health, and you take that back and you are overflowing with energy and love, then you can start sharing that with others. But a lot of people don't even have the capacity to have energy for others because they're suffering. And so that's a lot of people are suffering. So I'm trying to ease the suffering of everybody, and that it's possible. It's possible to find higher realms of like feeling good within yourself, and that is like really possible, like with yoga, meditation, and breath work, and that you can feel really peaceful within yourself. You deserve that peace. And deep breath is so important. Deep breath is so important to really feel yourself and feel your body and come into your body and ground yourself in your body. Because we're here to embody that spirit, what we are. To bring that into this. Oh, thank you. Welcome. You're very welcome. Yes, I'm on YouTube and Facebook and also on TikTok, and everybody's very welcome. I'm sharing like information that can help you and empower you, and I'm here to share that with everybody. Thank you for all the love and the likes, and I share already lots and lots of love into this reality for many years, because you healing yourself, you are more love. The more you are loved, the more love you get back from this reality, and it really works like that. And the more you see how much beauty there is inside of you, the more beauty comes from the outside to you. Oh, you have a beautiful vibe. Yes, definitely. Yes. I'm like very much like a very happy and joyful, and the people that know me, they know I have this energy and this vibe. And I like people like gravitate to me, but it's not only like my energy, but I also help other people to find that energy within themselves as well, because we all have this. We all have this energy inside, but you have to cultivate it by exercising, by yoga, by like certain like movement, and to get the energy rising, to get the energy up to the higher chakras. Stay positive no matter what. Exactly. Yeah, that too. Have that faith, have that trust, have that higher vision for you yourself and also for humanity, and we can reach that. I have like lots of faith and lots of hope and but I'm very realistic when I see the world as it is right now. So that's why I also want to change. But the best change in this world is you being the change in this world. You can have that frequency, what you want to see in this world. Like you bringing your smiles, you bringing your heart, you bringing the information, you bringing that energy that you have and your smile. It's so important to give that, because the things that you miss the most is the things that you need to give in this world. And by giving, you receive, because you're in that loving frequency, in that healing frequency. When you are giving, you're receiving, and it is so beautiful, and nothing can stop like that. Like once that is there, once you have that, we are unlimited energy beings. But you have to cultivate that. You have to raise your energy. You have to raise your the energy in the chakras. You have to open the chakras and get away of the blockages, and to feel that and to be that. And then everybody can be this. Everybody can be this energetic being. And you can too. And I give many in my videos, I share lots and lots of solutions and things that you can do as well. And that's what my real purpose is, to empower you as well, so you can find that in yourself as well. And I also wrote several books already: Hacking the Matrix, Whispers of the New Earth, Heal Yourself and Others, 100 Best Healing 100 Best Healing Herbs, The Best Medicine You'll Make Yourself, And I'm also writing new books right now, just all to help people, to help anybody out there. Like, how can I do the things? How can I make sure that I feel better? And I give lots and lots of things, and I'm like really like writing books as well now to find things within yourself to cultivate that energy, but also to find different like tools that help you find that energy within yourself as well. And one of the things that is really helpful is being in the sun. Gotta raise it, yes, yes, and welcome, welcome. Gotta raise that energy, yes, yes, yes. And one of the best things to do that is being in the sun. You get light goes, you get like, you feel good, you get that energy from the sun. And I just came from the sun, so maybe that's why I'm like still a bit reddish here. And it's stuck one, like I need that sun. But when the sun is not there, you can be that sun. You can be that sun that lights up others, like lights up everybody around you. I had someone who was like, at one time in the festival, someone was like all the time walking around smiling, and I was like, did you do something? He's like, no, I just smile, and the people smile back, and that is the energy I receive back. So that is like, whatever you want to fight in this reality, you bring it, and then it will all come back to you. Yeah, yes, yes. Raise it, gotta raise it, gotta raise it. Gotta raise, people saying like, raise the frequency, raise the vibration. But what does that mean? How do I do that? And it's cultivating your own energy, knowing what costs you energy, what brings you energy, what are the things you can do, what you can eat that brings you more energy. For me, it's like fruits. They have like the most electricity and like the sun energy, and they give you a lot of energy as well. But we have like so many addictions, and one of the biggest addictions is like even cooked food, because that it satisfies you in a certain way. But after you feel sluggish and tired, and people don't know it's because of the cooked food. But when you eat like raw, like salads and fruits, you don't feel that sluggish afterwards. And it's also to eat as natural as possible instead of all the processed food with all the things that they have in there. And that's also really important. So, and you can really raise that. You can really feel much better, and you can really, really anti-age yourself. Like you, like I said recently, like, yeah, forever 29, forever 29. But it feels to me like that. I feel better when I was in my 20s. And that's why I also say like, you can do. So so I'm also always thinking like, what can I do to help people? What can I bring? And all sorts of things. But I do now my books. But I will be organizing different things as well. But you can also come to my Yoga with Janneke group. Yoga with Janneke group on Facebook. That has a lot of like yoga meditations as well. And it's like technologies. You want this, you can do this meditation. You can do this, you can do this breath meditation. And there's so much you can change yourself in any moment already. But knowing all those techniques and work on that. And energy comes from what we eat also. Yeah, of course, yes. Being from the earth, energy comes from what we eat. Yeah, that's why it's so important that you eat healthy food that gives you energy, and that's like mostly with fruits and and plants, and they get the energy from the sun, and they're electric. We are electric beings, so make sure that your fuel is electric and it's fueling you. And one of the best things is indeed sun and fruits, and that is really really something that can really help you as well. And the food is so important. Like everything what comes into you, make sure that you are aware of it. And the more conscious you are of your choices, the more you choose things that are good for you. Like then you want to see conscious movies and series that bring information, that bring like inspiration to you. You want to listen to conscious music where they're also sharing about those things, that can help you. And the more conscious you are, hey yo, welcome. And the more conscious you are, you're more conscious of your choices you are, the more conscious of the focus that you give is also. And that's why it's so important, like time management and focus. And what do you want to, your intention is really, really important. My intention is always like very much about like health and happiness. I want to be healthy and I want to be happy. And also love. Love is like one of the biggest things. I want to raise my love frequency. I want to raise the love that I am and let go of all the barriers that I have like for that love and be embodiment of love here on earth. And and that's what I like share when I share, because like I was like, I found these things out, and if you find these things, you can also have a better life. And also, but I also really understand that some people find the things in their time. So I keep planting seeds, and when they find me, then I have like a lot of things, like answers for things. But also, I'm also very open to the things that I also don't know. Like I'm also questioning those and finding the answers to those. And there's a lot of things that I'm also finding out. And I do that together with my partner. So I have a YouTube, it's also Miss Hellbreaker, and where I also have a podcast and when I share also talks, longer talks as well. But I also have a YouTube with my partner. He shares a lot of knowledge as well. And we call it Forever Awesome 888. It's like infinity and prosperity and abundance. And we share that as well. We share Forever Awesome 888. Love is yours as well. Oh, that's so nice. That is where you need to focus on to bring more love into the world and be more love. They had always like, all you need is love. No, all you are is love. You are love embodied here on this plane. And how can you share your love the most? And for me, it's like sharing knowledge and sharing information and sharing that also through my books and sharing that with talks. And also letting you know some awesome beings that are coming on my podcast. Like, these people also. And share like tools and information. And you can find, like, I have hundreds and hundreds like videos on my TikTok and on YouTube with information just to help you and to, like, for you to understand this reality more and also yourself. It's all about self-love and self-understanding and learning about yourself and your reality and all the insights you have. Is like a lot of times it's self-realizations, and I write these also down, and also that everything has to happen exactly like it needs to happen, always. But your mind in between not liking certain things or like this or that, it's like it doesn't help you to be in the moment. And that's why it's also good to see the things for what they are, but detach from it emotionally. And that's not always easy, because I also do a lot of research to going into what is happening in this realm, like going down the rabbit hole. And it's not easy. Hi-yo! Hi-yo! Lovely people. Your energy is definitely helping me grow. Oh, you're welcome. Because we're here to empower each other and also to let each other know, like, your wisdom is also necessary in this reality. Your perspective is necessary. Your knowledge is necessary, because you will unlock things with that knowledge. And that is so important. That's like, I share what I share. I get excited by it, sharing what I need to share, and I get inspired by it. And that's why I love doing this, because I share like seeds of consciousness, seeds of knowledge, and you can really cultivate that as well inside of yourself. I was eating cooked food again for a while, and also making other exceptions. For years I was strictly vegan, and then I was raw, And since last week I was like eating mostly raw and fruits again, and my energy really went up. And I see the difference. And I also see the difference in myself. I was looking at myself, I was like, oh, I look much younger again. It's like crazy. Like I look much younger. So I like aging is a myth, is a hoax. If you take care of your vessel, you don't have to age. You don't have to have less energy and be sluggish and like going through life. Like you can have a much different life. You can have a much different being. Where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. That's why I have a very interesting I have a strange, like, not dialect, it is, it's like, I talk a certain way because I come from the south of Holland, of the Netherlands. There's a total agree on sharing seeds. Yeah, we all share seeds, but nowadays we can just share seeds with just one quote. That can change your whole perspective. With one meme or one quote, it can like do huge things. And that is what energy is about. There is sharing those energies and sharing that information. And like the knowledge that we have access to is so much bigger as it was in the past. So everything is rapidly changing. Rapidly growing. We're like more openness and more honesty, and all the lies will come out, and all the corruption of this world is coming out because it's all there to see, for people to finally see. And someone asked if I'm single. No, I'm married. I even actually got married 2 months ago with my partner, and he's also sharing knowledge. And he's also really an amazing human being that also wants to help people. And in activity. Oh, I have to make sure that I'm still here on the link. Yes. So I'm married and I have a partner, and he has the same mission. The mission to become as healthy and happy as possible, and to help share knowledge with people. And it's so beautiful that we can do that together. And our YouTube is Forever Awesome 888. And yes, I love your native tongue. Yeah. I want to be able to reach many people, so that's why I talk in English. But I speak Dutch, I speak German, I speak Dutch, German, a bit of Spanish, a bit of Portuguese, and Dutch, German, English, of course. And really petit peu français também, aussi. But also a bit Spanish, but I want to learn better Spanish. Yesterday it was like, we were like, someone said that we were married, and someone says, luna y miel. So I'm like, moon and honey. I was like, honeymoon, oh, honeymoon. Yeah, we're like, yeah, we're in a honeymoon. We have infinite honeymoon. For us, it's like we're so grateful that we have found each other, and we're so grateful that we found each other. So we just want to share our love, and we also want to share about our love. So that's why we share about also our communication on YouTube, because the real work starts once you have that relationship. So many people want a relationship, but once you have it, that's the real start. The real learning starts, but your consciousness will grow immensely because you get mirrored. Like you get also, your bullshit gets mirrored, but also you are there to support each other and to help each other grow and evolve. So it's like you have a rapid transformation of consciousness. That's why I also want to have people. I want to have people also finding their partners. So I have a friend who started 5ddating.com. It's like a dating app, 5D dating. It's a dating app for conscious people, because you want someone who also be conscious, because otherwise you'll keep repeating the same patterns. like loops and patterns and wounds of your past if you're not aware of these. And then you can transcend that and you can snap out of it, like, hey, this was something else, like something karmic from from the past or something. You need a conscious other being. I want to start do readings. Do you have any tips? I do also healings and sometimes also tarot card readings. And like, you want to start readings, start getting some cards, oracle cards or tarot cards, and then you can do some readings, and then you will see some information that comes through, like advice you say people or things, and be open to it. But also ask your guides and only beings from the highest light and love to help you, guide you. And then you know that you have information coming through and you're open to this information, but always have it from the highest light and the highest love. And then you have things coming through you. And it, like, you can start doing that online, and then people coming and they have asked you questions, and you just have a card and you read it from the card. And the more you do that, the more other information comes through, and it's always the right information. And the more you do it, the more you also know if it's the information for you or the information for others. I have that also with my energy healings. I download information, and sometimes it's for myself, for like realizations and insight, but sometimes it's for the other person. And that is also what you need to know, like, is it what you're healing, is it from yourself, all things, or is it from collective? Because sometimes people feel really certain emotions, but they're healing the collective. People can feel fear while they normally don't feel fear, and thinking like, where does it come from? But it can be from the environment. It cannot even be yours, even specifically. But there are people saying that you're healing all collective or all yours, but I think it's a combination, because you are within, and so without, so above, so below. So you're a reflection of the whole consciousness. But the more you heal, the more you raise your frequency, you make that frequency available for everybody else. You are really wise, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. But it's like, I also had good teachers, and one of the teachers I got was my mom, who is also a healer. So she's not I'm not the crazy one in my family, because she's already the craziest one in my family. And thanks for the follow. She was the craziest one in my family, because she was all talking about like previous lives and people that she knows from previous lives, and like healings, and people like not understanding things. But she also, when you go to the bank, she starts palm reading the person there, and you feel like, when you were young, you feel like very uncomfortable. But now I'm like, it's quite cool that I had a mom like that, because a lot of people who wake up, they have a family that don't understand them. They think they're crazy and all sorts of things, and that's why. And they don't connect with their family so much anymore, because you learn, you have different perspectives, and they are the same. They don't understand what you're saying, because they have the same role player. And that's also what people say, like, they're like NPCs or non-player characters, or like, but I not always say this like that, but it's like, but it is people that don't have that higher consciousness, but they can cultivate that if they want to. Because I also woke up after a burnout. I was like unblocked from this whole reality. And you say also, the people that understand. Yes, indeed. It's like, some people you don't even have to say much, and they understand you already. So that is your soul tribe. But you can only find them when you are your true self. When you find yourself first, after all those layers that you have to unravel and find yourself, and then you find your soul tribe, where you can just be yourself with. Like, because not being yourself, that is the thing that costs you energy. That is the thing that costs you the most energy, not being yourself, and not like being how you really are. But a lot of times it takes half a lifetime to find yourself and then to share that. But it's a really beautiful road once you're on it. It's a really amazing road, and it gets better and better, because you understand yourself better, you have more fun in this reality as well. So that's why a lot of people think like, oh, that's that crazy woman that's smiling all the time. No, that is a reason why she is smiling so more, and she has more reasons to smile every day. Can you join? No, I mostly don't join, like let people just join. Mostly if I know people or I know what they're doing, then people can join. Because I want Soul Tribe on there. I had like several people joining out of the blue, and they were just like saying some strange things. So at this moment I only like go live with people that I know, and they're sharing the same things. And I'm going anyway soon to be with my partner again. So I just go whenever I feel intuitively to go live. But if you want to see more of my videos, you can always check on TikTok, and you should check YouTube, and it's all the same name. It's Miss Hellbreaker. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Rumble. That's a bit like YouTube, but with more like freedom of speech. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Substack, I'm on Nostr. Nostr, it's a new platform without ads and big corporations, but it's like people are just finding that. But it's also, it takes a while to, like, you need to find how it works. So, and you can find it. You can find it online on internet, how to start Nostr as well. And you can find me there as well. I'm Miss Hellbreaker everywhere. Only not on my Facebook. I have my real name is Janneke Hellebrekers. But you can check all my links in my bio. No problem. That's good. It's okay. So all my links are in my Linktree, in my bio. I share also books. I share videos, I share books, I share courses, I share healings and coaching, and wherever I can help you with to find yourself in this reality. Because once you're on this path, you just want more knowledge and more information and more understanding, and more understanding of yourself and how to cultivate that energy. There are layers of yourself, there are versions of yourself you didn't meet yet. I'm not even my best version yet. Like, there's like so much more layers of awesomeness still there to be recovered. And I'm so excited about this journey. And that's why I like sharing this journey, because like once you're on this journey, it's gonna only get more epic. It gets more epic for everybody. It gets more epic for me and for everybody around me, and you. Hello! There he is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you want to learn English, yeah, you're at the good place, because I'm talking English, and I'm not even English, and I'm talking English every day. And if I can learn that, you can learn that too. And that's why, like, by listening to certain things that I'm share, you not only learn English, but you should also learn information and knowledge. So you learn both. And on the Facebook of me and my partner, I teach him Dutch. So I give Dutch lessons to my partner. And it's also very hilarious, because my partner is very funny. And it's called, the YouTube channel is Forever Awesome 888. So if you want to learn also Dutch, you can go to my YouTube and learn Dutch as well. See the Dutch lessons. The last one we're gonna put up now soon is about like how the family is called in Dutch. But because he is American, you learn Dutch, but you also learn English. So if you want to learn English, that you can also see those videos. So I really like that. So later on, I'm gonna make videos with him again and see what we can create in this reality, because that is like, we are creators, we're conscious creators. What do you want to create? How does your life want to be? Because you can invent yourself and invent your reality, and you can rewrite your story. Who do you want to be? you can change a lot of things in your life and how you want to be. And yeah, and that is something beautiful. Like once you're conscious, once you are on this journey, it's like you're in the biggest story. You're the actor, you're the writer, you're the playwright, but you're also the screen. Like everything else, they say everything else, you are the sky, everything else is the weather. And the more you are cultivating that peace inside of you, and that like that being, that energy inside you, like there's not many things that can really sway you, or like yeah, and you become stronger and stronger. Like that's why all the things that happen in your life, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It really is like that. It really is like that. I've been through lots and lots of things, so that's why I also want to say, like, you can overcome anything. You can overcome anything, and you are stronger than you think you are. So much stronger, and that is also something that I always want to share with everybody. You speak Portuguese? Yeah, falo un poco português também. And but also hablo español, but un poco. But mais e mais todo dia. So every day a bit more and more. And I want to also make videos in Spanish one day, but I made one Spanish video, and more maybe you come. But I share mostly in English because most of the people will understand that. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, so I'm now gonna do some other things again, but no, you're like very welcome to check my videos out in the TikTok and check my videos out on YouTube. And this was it again for today, and sending you all lots of love, and check out more all the links that I share, all to help you and to empower you and to help you in this journey called life. Yes. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a nice life.